Hey guys, hoping mko poa and I'm also good. My phone is super sensitive with light nowadays. I don't know why. I look like an angel. Inachukua every little light, but I'm hoping I'm clear. I'm being seen. And today I just thought I've been thinking like I should start doing more videos about myself so that you get to know more about me, my experiences, because I think we are human and we need to interact and know each other from details, and the things that people don't really talk about frequently. And I'm hoping I'm audible enough. I don't have my mic here. And so I just thought about telling you stories about one of my stories about how I got pregnant at 20 years old. I actually got my son when I was just about a few months to turn to 21. And I just thought, like, let me share my journey with that, even for young ladies who, you know, get kids early, who are planning maybe to get kids early, what to expect, and my advice. Yeah. So definitely at 20, you're very naive, you're very young, you're very, confused. You don't know what exactly you want. And now, especially for me, I was just 1 year from high school. So basically huyo ni mtoto na amepata mtoto. So it was an interesting journey. I had no experience about raising kids. I had no experience about being a mom. It was zero idea, and in fact, when I got pregnant, I was asking myself, huyu mtoto atatoka aje kwa itumbo, because I couldn't fathom how I could feel, the labor pains and everything. Thankfully, I got my kid through CS. Well, it's not easy. It was actually very tough. I prefer if I got it naturally, but it is what it is. But basically, it's quite a journey when you really have no experience of motherhood and you just new, you're also a kid trying to figure out life. And what I really thank God for, I had a supportive husband. We were all young. He was 23 by then, and I was 20. Actually, we met when I was 19, and he was 22, almost to 23. And we got pregnant at that tender age. And thankfully, he was the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't know what I can even talk about that, because he made my journey so easy, super easy. In fact, I was being told not to cook. He gonna come cook. We were very poor, but we made a heaven, a small heaven in our house, whereby I was treated like a queen. Just relax, sleep, let me cook for you supper. And nimeshinda kwa how, and the guy comes, tells me he gonna cook for me. It was an interesting journey for me, but definitely a hard one, because you see, you've become a mom now, you have emotions with this kid. I could cry whenever he cried. I used to cry because I'm figuring out, mbona huyu analia, why is he in pain, what is happening. I was totally confused, and tulikuwa tunalia pamoja, but with time unaendange tu ukisonga na unasahau all those troubles. But I thank God for my husband. First things first, when you have a supportive partner, I think I do what, nahurumia hao mademu wanapata ball at a tender age, then wanakuwa dumped or wanakosa supportive family members. I thank God for mine. They supported me, especially my hubby. I give him credit 100%. Hiyo ni yake tu, hiyo exclusively ni yake. He's my number one fan. In fact, he used to come to visit me in Hosi, and he could sleep, at the couch, kwa couch ya my ward, up to the following day. And I was like, whew, I have the best time of my life. So it was a very, very easy journey for me. But now when it comes now to me as a person dealing with a baby at tender age, I think I lost now when after quite some time, I started realizing there are things I didn't do when I was young that, affected me as time went by. So my advice is, if you're a single lady and you're planning to settle, please don't rush to give birth when you are not really sure is exactly what you want. Prepare yourself psychologically. Make sure you've had your fun, you've traveled, you've moved around. you have just exploded, because once you get there, once you get a baby, sahau about sijui what you wanted to do, sahau about fantasies about being a single. You are no longer single now. Hata kama you're not in a relationship, you are no longer single, because you have a baby to take care of, and that baby is attached to you, and that baby is expecting 100 care and total attention from you. So you forget even when you visit your friends, you have to remember that you have to go home early because of your children. It will no longer, and it will never be your life as normal. So just take your time before you settle down and before you give birth. Just take your time. Don't rush into motherhood as I did, because I think there's a gap I left in between. There's something that there was a void, let me call it a void, that was left unattended. And when you are not really careful, you might find yourself even messing up with your marriage and your relationship, because you're trying to be the child you were before you gave birth to your child. So slow down, think about it critically, and also be sure about the man you're gonna give birth with, because some men, I think they get put off, by pregnancies or by kids. They walk away, they are afraid. I guess majority of men are cowards. I don't know whether they are majority or the least, but I guess wanaume wengine wanakuwa cowardice something, wako na hiyo. And you need to figure out that your man is brave enough to take care of you guys, to walk with you through that tough journey. And let me tell you, once you get a good man, and once your emotions are set right, and once you get there without regret, because for me, I don't regret anything in my life. Giving birth early, get to settle early, I have zero regrets. In fact, I thank God for that, because I walk with my kids to super, and people are like, are those your kids? Yes, they're my kids. Yeah, so you get to age gracefully, when you settle early. But you're gonna age gracefully when you settle early with a supportive partner. But now again, when you go through a rough period of motherhood and a relationship that is not working, you're gonna suffer. Suffering gonna be there, I'm telling you for sure. But I thank God. I thank God for giving me a supportive family. I didn't go through hell. I got my second born after two years and 6 months, and it was easy peasy. It was an easy journey. Thanks again to my husband. He is my number one support system. Number one support system. Nasikia watu wakisema their moms, their mom-in-laws, their sisters. Well, hao walikuwa hapo, but the person who played the greatest role, in my life, and taking care of me as a child as well, because, basically at your 20s, when you're a chick, you're confused, and in your 20, 21, 22, it's very hellish kind of period. But thank God to my hubby, he supported me, he worked with me, he took care of me, he took care of my kids. We could wake up, nikiamka sahi mtoto akilia, anaamka the next shift. Nikialala, I'm being told to rest so that he can take care of the kids. So it has been easy for me. And my advice to you young girls, take your time before getting that child. Well, I'm talking that because in as much as I had the support, I am thinking now, if I didn't have that support, I think it could have been a hell of time, because you have no work, you have no job, you're trying to figure out things, and now you have babies. How will you work, and how will you take care of the kids? And now, if at all you're a mom, because you can get postpartum depression if you don't have a supportive system, you're gonna it's gonna be rough for you. So slow down, think twice before getting the child, but before giving birth, enjoy. Just be the girl you are. Don't rush. But whenever it happens, don't regret. Take it, own it up. It's your, you were not forced, you were not raped, not unless it's rape. But if you're not raped, own up your mistakes, own up your journey, take it positively, walk the journey, and it's gonna be absolutely fun. And put God first. Let God guide you in everything that you do. And I pray that all chicks, they get supportive men. I think when a woman has a supportive man, they can be anything in this world. You can be super anything in this world. Just get settle, slow down, make your decisions critically, and especially when you're involving a decision that you need to include a child in your life, make sure you are sure about that. Don't rush. Don't rush about giving birth. Don't rush about getting pregnant. Just enjoy, cool down, but most importantly, be sure of the partner you are about to give birth with, because huyo atakudeterminia how you're gonna be describing the rest of your life after that child, you know. So that's my advice. So far so good. My kids are already in school. I'm happy. Like, I'm feeling single again. Yeah. And just to repeat that point, you avoid, because when you get pregnant at a young age, there's a void that is normally left, because you didn't do what girls are supposed to do at age, maybe date, hang out, go to party and everything. And now, because now you're gonna be at home taking care of the kids, you might suffer later. When the kids grow, it might affect you somehow. You feel, oh, now I can go back to my single life, fantasy or whatever, all that bullshit. But to avoid that, be smart, always read more about, to just be sane, just be intentional about the decisions you make, and it's gonna be so easy for you. And that's it. I don't want to do a prolonged video because I want you to watch it all, but I'm gonna be doing more videos about myself. Let me know what you would like to know more about me. I'll be also doing videos. Is my hobby. I want to revive my channel again. I want you guys to have a personal touch of me. I feel blessed. I feel lucky. I feel grateful for the chances God has given me in my life, and for the people He has given me in my life. I have made mistakes. I have had mental breakdowns. I have had mental issues. I am a victim of undiagnosed depression, kind of thing, or whatever it is. But the support I have, I am so grateful to God, and it has really helped me to walk through my journey as a young mother and a young adult and everything. So stay tuned for more videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and more videos gonna come your way very soon. Thanks guys, and let me know what you'd like to hear more about me. Bye bye.